What's going on? This episode 3 of the Gray Area. This is a special month. This is a special episode. We got the Black History Month episode going today. We're about to touch a bunch of different subjects. I'm Doink Patterson. And this is my boy. This good brother right here. But we're about to talk about a lot of different things. We're going to get into... Let me turn that off for a second. We're going to talk about a little bit of James Brown. That's my man's right there. Oh.
You never turn.
You alright?
You never turn off the K.
I'm just, he's talking over me.
Yes.
I understand
Yes,
he's
he
talking
is.
over me.
For a long time, y'all was talking over him.
Hey, my people have nothing to do with none of this. I'm second generation American, straight from the island. My people, we have no past.
What island? Ellis?
Sicily.
Ellis Island?
My people did go through Sicily.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah.
It's your boy Watt, a.k.a. the Prince Zandazuba of Liberia. Here to shine the light on this beautiful month. Welcome to February. Here on the Gray Area, we gonna touch Valentine, Black history, and best history. I might have to add, might be partial, but who knows?
I hate the Valentine's Day shit. We're gonna talk about it because it's something that's happening. I hate this Valentine's Day shit.
That's okay. We don't need you. We don't need to care about your love or none of that. But
dog, I just spilled my drink everywhere. All right. Oh fuck.
This guy, we got Doink a new sippy cup, so we get back to the show.
I just spilled like 3 different cups, all at once.
Every beverage known to man.
A coffee, a Kool-Aid, and
An ashtray, everything. Nothing safe around Doink. But anyway, back to the special Black History. Black. Know what I'm saying?
Black History Month.
Stop, you can't do it.
Black History Month.
But yeah, so we're gonna start off with a little bit of shit. Alright, do we want to start with the good or do we want to start with the bad?
Let's start with the bad. Let's just give it to him. Just give him that bad shit right away.
About to rip it
Just
off.
get that shit straight off the fucking...
Alright, so we're gonna start with Valentine's Day, because who gives a fuck about Valentine's Day? But it is a big part of this month, you know? It's what everyone really knows February for, you know? Nobody's talking about President's Day no more. I forgot about that, right?
The presidents? I couldn't even... I can name maybe like 5 presidents. And they're modern.
That's not a good thing. That's not something to be proud about.
It's crazy. Nowadays, kids don't even know, like, kids don't even know presidents, but they'll be like, oh, McDonald's. They know McDonald's. And I'm like, bro, like, you don't know anything, but you know that.
I don't know. Some kids might know presidents.
What kids can tell you who Grover Cleveland is, but they don't know who McDonald's is. No kids are like that.
This guy has a lot of high expectations for children. Sorry. Anyway.
So Valentine's
Day, you know.
Valentine's Day.
I don't really know much about the origin of Valentine's Day, but in my idea of Valentine's Day, I guess it's one of those fake ass commercial holidays where people are supposed to spend money on people to show them how much they care about them, which is kind of false and fake. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, I guess you can make the argument that like it's about spending the time with the person that you get. But like, come on, let's be real.
It's a big money grab.
If you don't come through with that Hallmark card, the box of chocolates, some flowers,
roses on the fucking rose petals on the bed.
You
the standard with
You're not
social
there.
media it's been raised.
And
Because now
especially,
you gotta compete with the other
if your shit
gentlemen
can't
doing
be
their
posted,
thing. It's
it ain't worth it.
Yeah,
And you know,
it's
it's like it's
too much.
It's gimmicky, but like
It's too much.
but like I don't want to be a negative Ned. That's what your people say, right? A negative Ned.
My people never use that phrase.
Alright,
We'll call you a stunada. That's what my people call it. That's the word for you.
But like, you know, we've had good and bad Valentine's Days across the years.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta think back. Let me ask you, bro, what was the worst memory you can think of Valentine's Day or even just relationship-wise?
Valentine's Day? I don't know, really. I don't know. Valentine's Days, I haven't had many bad Valentine's Days. they're usually pretty good, you know. But like relations wise, like me, like I could tell you like a story of my worst like relation.
Tell me some.
My
My worst relation.
Without mentioning
I can tell you my
names.
worst relation.
So like, all right. So I guess we'll say this is back in high school. I'm like 16 years old or something like that, and I had this crush on a senior. I'm like a sophomore or a junior by now, and I had a crush on an older girl, you know. So like, I was very shy and stuff like that, you know. So wasn't too big on like presenting myself like that, but like I did it for this girl, and I was like really like going after her. I finally like I got it, you know, bagged, you know, like we were hanging out and stuff, sneaking out the house to see each other and shit. Like it was like a real nice little thing I had going on. But then it came down to you know, the kissing and touching, and like
pause. Can I just take a time?
It came down to the kissing and
touching.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
the real nitty gritty of it. Like
he's talking
it was done
coitus,
with.
he's talking foreplay, he's talking...
No, it was over the foreplay. Like the foreplay's over. Now we're about to get to business. Now I'm like shook. I'm like, bro, this is actually about to happen. So like, dude, I've been like bugging. I knew this was the day that this was gonna happen. So like, I'm pacing, I'm bugging, I'm trying to practice strokes in the mirror and shit like that. Like, I'm very inexperienced.
She said, I got J. Cole playing in one ear.
Yeah. So like, long story short, we get down to it, and it was like a disaster. Like, I'm fucking halfway through it. My dad opens up the door, and he comes in the room, and he's like, sees everything that's going on, and she got scared, and like, it was like I never talked to her again after that. Like that. Like, and that was like really like bad for me, because like I thought we had something special.
Clearly.
And I fumbled the moment.
My question is, why didn't you talk to her again?
No, I tried.
Did you?
I tried. Yeah, I tried.
Are you sure?
Yeah, something about my dad seeing her butt naked getting the strokes kind of like
threw it
ended
off
the
for
deal.
her?
Yeah, so like that was like the
She's
worst.
like, I'm never going back to your house again type
Never.
shit.
Yeah, like
Huh.
like she went and found someone who had like their own spot, and she stopped messing with the younger guys, I guess.
Wow.
But yeah, that was.
I think
sad.
I know who you're talking about.
No, you definitely do know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. You might not know the specifics of it.
I think I know who you're talking
But, like,
about.
you know the person.
I think I've got a face in mind.
No, you know the person.
And a specific color hair, but like, we don't even gotta go there.
It's Griffey's type.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah, alright. So
But,
no names.
okay,
What
alright.
about
So
you,
that was
bro?
your worst?
One of them.
That was one of your worst, man.
One of them.
What about me? For worst? Yeah, like you said, bro, I'm a hopeless romantic. So like Valentine's Day, yo, I go to nines. Like I do what I gotta do.
You're big on it?
I'm a big Valentine's Day guy if I'm in a relationship. Like fuck it, I'll play the game for the day. Just know, like, it's nothing crazier than I get for you on the regular. Because, yo, you're my girl. Like, I want to spoil you a little bit. Some
standards.
But, yeah, you know, like, I set my bar kind of high. You know, I'm a star.
You got to carry that.
I'm a bro. Extra personalities.
Low expectations. That's what I like.
You know, like,
I'll surprise you with something.
And then you're like, oh, shit, he mad cute. But then I'll bring you right back down the next day. Like, hey, don't get carried away, baby. It's your day to pick up dinner. Go get the shit from, you know. Yeah. But, like... I guess worst relation shit moment. I guess I'm gonna go around the same time frame as you. Like shoot, take me back to like sophomore year of high school. You know, I always thought of myself as cooler than most. So I was playing the field up a couple of grades. So I was doing the senior game too, and I was in a relationship, you know, and this chick was beautiful, you know. If she sees this now,
this now,
yo,
this is words from the heart.
I regret that. I regret how that ended.
Oh, this is an apology. I thought.
No, it's not an apology. I'm not an apology. It's fine. No. But like, I regret that in the moment. But like, yo, so. I think it was like a grad party or some shit, and like we were kicking it, you know, did the whole family thing, and then late night, she could drive, you know, because she was older, so she was driving me home, like, bet. Got to the cribbo, parents weren't home, but like for some reason,
so it's time.
No, not even. For some reason, I'm like, alright, bet, I don't feel like going all the way inside.
What?
So like we just stayed out in the car, right? But we left the car running and shit. So we're chilling in the car, getting a little toppy, you know, some light shit.
That's an appropriate phrase.
Top?
Fellatio, we'll call it.
Nah, top. It's like,
We'll call it fellatio.
because I was spinning. But anyway, we don't got to draw the pictures. You don't gotta draw them.
This is an underage girl.
No, she wasn't. I was an underage boy. But anyway, nobody cares now, right? But yeah, so we're in the car getting that done, and like,
Yeah, put the wax in that shit.
we was eating for a minute, right, at this fucking grad party.
Yeah,
Like,
so
we was
weird.
eating, like, people were stuffed. And I'm sure she was stuffed, because, like, I was stuffed. And, like, I know your family making you eat more than they make the guests eat.
Oh, you gotta put on for the
Oh,
first
bro,
time.
but, like, now she's, like, she's
Right.
really pushing, because, like, she's trying to do a thing, right? And, like, but, like, she ain't, I guess she didn't understand how much regurgitation works. And, like, how if you stuffed
What
and you
goes in
push
must
too
come
far,
out.
some might come out.
Oh no, I see what this is going.
So I before you knew it, bruh, all I heard was a little, and I was just like, "You good?" And she was like, "You know when a dog, not to compare it to a dog or anything,
Comparing a female to a
you know
dog.
when a dog does something wrong and like they immediately know that you noticed them do what
Their
they
ears
weren't
go
supposed to
down
do, so they
and
go."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what she did. She looked up. She said, and I went,
She was bad
What?
though.
"Man, yeah, she was bad." Like I was like, "Yeah, I let it. I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it. That was bad. That was bad."
Yeah.
But like, she was like,
Yeah,
"Oops." I was like,
yeah.
"What?" And she was like, "Had an accident." I was like, "What?" Skirt. Like, oh shit! Blew her
puked.
whole spot. Worst part though, throughout this whole shit, bro.
She puked
We left her
everywhere?
car running. Nah, it wasn't. It was like a little baby barf. Nothing even crazy. Like, it was type cute, but like, honestly, I took it as a compliment.
Barf.
I took it as a compliment. I was
No.
like, "Bet."
No.
No, that means,
No.
haha.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Doesn't always mean that.
it did mean that. That's what it means. But like, so the problem was her fucking car battery died throughout this whole process. Like now, like we're
If the
done.
car was running, it wouldn't have died.
You would think, right? I think she just turned like the battery side on to like music or something was playing.
yeah,
We're like, yo, so
Marvin
at
Gaye in
this
the
part,
background.
now I'm like done, ready to go inside, go to bed, right? She goes to start her car, nothing. I'm like, oh no.
This is your house?
Yeah, bro. So now her dad has to drive all the way there. It's like 3 in the morning at this time. This nigga is not happy. He really wasn't even about making eye contact with me at the moment. I was
Yeah,
like,
pissed.
sup? Yeah, I don't know why this is happening. Wish I could help. I don't have a car yet, so I don't know
gone.
much about cars. Yeah, and then that happened. That was a very awkward moment. Her dad never really looked at me the same.
Yeah.
'Cause that dude definitely knew what was going on. There's no other reason for
I mean,
her
yeah, 3 a.m. stuck
to be
at the
sitting
house.
in the car.
You're beat.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Pops.
That sucked.
That's the one you made that song about, right?
What song?
That the dad, meeting the dad.
Nope. Didn't make that about her. What are
Oh.
you talking about?
Okay.
Relax
Anyway.
yourself,
You know
Pop.
what I'm saying?
Relax. Don't blow my spot. I'll fall in love easy.
But
But
it's a different girl.
I get my heart broken because y'all be playing games, not me.
You're a Casanova.
Y'all. But anyway, that was the worst moments we were talking about. Let's switch it up. I want to hear your best moment because that actually does matter. Because bro, a lot of people think we're cynical ass people and pessimistic Johns right out here. You know what I'm saying? What do you got? Like, give me a good memory you have with a woman
Best moment? I mean,
that was.
just going on like a normal, like a nice, like a bed and breakfast type of thing, you know? Like I've gone.
Why are you speaking of hypotheticals? Give me a specific.
This is something that I've done. I've done this
Okay.
multiple times.
Oh, I'm
yeah, I
sorry.
was in a long relationship at one point, and yeah, bed and breakfast, like that. There's nothing really better than that, especially when you're younger and you don't really have the freedom of being like completely alone with your other, like on all occasions. You know what I'm saying?
With your other.
So like it's good. It's like real nice. You know, you get the bed and breakfast going. You go out to dinner. You got a nice spot. You know, you just drink a little alcohol. You guys make love and maybe take a bath together. Like that was a good one. You know, a little bath.
That's cute.
A little a little
I ain't never
champagne.
do all
A
that.
little love making. Like that's really like all
I'm
you
looking
can
at
ask
the
for.
goat.
A fresh dinner. You know.
I ain't do all that. Yo, goat. You ever do any of that?
Yeah, you the bed and breakfast type?
Nah, telly.
Ghost said, I'm gonna take you to a Motel 6.
He said, we don't got a crib, but we got a Chevy.
He said, I'm gonna take you to the Motel 6. We gonna get Crown's fried chicken on the way there with a bottle of Henny and a malt 40. Yeah. We gonna be chilling, coast. No problem. That's my night.
Nah, we were down the shore, bro. And that chick goes, oh, we're going back to your hotel. We go, nah, we got a GMC, bro.
Shit, we got a truck, nigga. What you talking about?
We got a Silverado.
Yo, but
You
like,
guys get all fit.
I feel that. Y'all some players. Y'all been doing some things. Johnny know how to treat them. That's cool. That's cool.
I love all women equally.
Nah, I don't love all y'all equally.
I love all women equally.
If I refer to you as a woman, I love you and I cherish you and I respect you. If I do not, I don't.
But we don't refer to women
Enough said.
in like negative regards.
Like the default is woman, unless proven otherwise.
Like
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but shoot, some of y'all Johns beyond some ish.
So we talked about that fucking shit. We got that out the way. You want to talk about true love now? We got true love.
True love.
So what do you think? You know what I think about true love. I'm not gonna ask you what you think about true love.
But they don't know what you think about true love.
I think
what you think about true love is a lot more entertaining than what I think about true love. So I think you should tell the people how you feel about love and true love. Yeah.
I think the idea
Pay attention, because you ain't gonna want to miss it.
I feel like the idea of monogamy is like...
What?
Monogamy.
Okay.
You know, is like it's like a fucked up concept, you know, it's like a social construct kinda. And I just think that whole, like, there's only one person on this planet for me type of thing is just complete fucking bullshit, you know, because like how can you know who's really right for you unless you've seen unless you've sat down and got to know every woman, got to know every woman on the globe, you know, like whatever you're really into, like woman, person, anyone, you know, true love, whatever. The concept of having one person only that you can love at a great level, I think is phony. I think that's bullshit. Because there's probably a lot of people you can love at that same equal level if you were just to be out. I think you settle for someone that you love and then you stop looking. But if you continue to look, you would find other people you might love the same or more. I mean, so I think the whole concept of that is kind of bullshit, you know? It's just like...
If you missed the key notes in that, I'm going to break it down for you. If you are loving someone else right now, it's probably because you settled. Because you didn't have...
No, that's not true.
Because you didn't have...
If you think that you're...
Wait, let me finish my...
No, because that's not what I said.
Breakdown.
That's not what I said.
Let me finish.
But that's not what I said. I said if you think that the person you're with is the only person you can love like that, then you're fucking stupid. Because you're settling for the person you're with as being the best option when you don't know if there's a better option.
So like I was
that's
saying...
all I'm saying.
If
Salute
you didn't get
does
that,
what they
the
do,
key breakdown, the takeaway, is if you are loving someone right now, it's because you settled for not looking for everyone.
That's not true.
Y'all be the judge if we saying different things. I personally don't agree with that. I think you could love someone and just be happy and just choose to be happy and not feel the need to look for anything else because you are happy. But you know...
But that's a settle.
It's not... I disagree.
You're choosing not to continue to pursue other people.
Because
it's not
you are
because
happy.
That's
not
the only
because you
option,
don't want, not because
but because it's your best option
but
in
like
front
you're
of
not
you.
understanding what settling is. Settling
is.
isn't choosing what you want to do because you want to. It's because you have to. That's what settling is.
No,
you don't have the choice when you settle.
Choice. You don't have to be with anyone.
When you settle,
so being with somebody and choosing someone is a settle.
You guys choose.
Because you never have to be married. You don't have to be with one
When you're
person.
ready, comment that watch right,
please.
because
please.
when you choose something, you're not settling for it.
Yeah,
but if you don't choose it, you have to do it. You're stuck with it. You're settling. That's what settling
Bogus.
is. That's truth. But
Bogus.
Hey, you know, baby.
It's bullshit.
It's all gravy, baby. I'm a right kind of guy.
I told you I didn't even want to get into Valentine's Day. We said
really
this is a special
love.
day.
He hates
This
love.
is Black History Day.
He hates. This is Black History Month.
The whole month is the month,
Black
but
History
this is
Month.
our day to speak on that.
I'm
We're
been
wasting speaking about this stupid
I'm
ass
Black History
fucking...
Life, cuh. My whole life is Black excellence. Speak it.
You celebrate it all
the
year
time.
round?
If you don't know me, you didn't know that. But yeah, I do. If you know me, you know that. Black is back, baby. It's always here. It's better.
Yeah, black is
better than ever. Black don't crack. I know all the little phrases, all the sayings, phraseology.
No, that one's not true.
Black don't crack.
Yeah.
Who's all crack?
I've seen some cracked. I've seen some cracked motherfuckers.
Black don't crack unless you're using crack. Let me be specific.
Cracked motherfuckers, bro. Oh shit, but yeah, man.
Black don't crack unless you're using crack.
Crack? I've tried crack.
Sorry, what?
I smoke crack. That's how I get my skin looking so nice. Shout out crack.
Yeah, after this show, we might be interviewing for new co-hosts, so... Because we do drug tests here. We didn't know about that.
Proud of guy for that.
I'm sorry about that, people. But anyway, Black History Month.
It's Black History.
So when you think of Black History, like what are the first things that pop up in your head?
In my head, Black History, you gotta think of oppression. You gotta think of innovation. You have to think of Black History. When I think, yeah, oppression, innovation, you know, and just like really just like great things and great things with a bad undertone. Like there was a lot that was forced, a lot of decisions that were forced upon African Americans at the start of, you know, American time and stuff. But I feel like over time it developed and traits were built, and the way that the African American community adapted over time, you know, it's fucking, you guys are on top now. The African American community, that's like the fucking, like, people love that shit. People eat it up. Like everyone wants to be black. They want to be a part of that culture and stuff like that. Like it's popular. The dance, the food, the clothes, like it's hot right now. The music, it's hot. It's been hot. People love it. What do you feel about appropriation in America? Do you think that black culture is really stolen? Do you think they steal black culture much? Or do you think it's appreciated to the level it should be?
No. I mean, I'm a realist, but like I'm also an idealist. Like I would love to say that what we see is positive reappropriation, but like in reality, a lot of people do this shit, one, because they think it's cool, they think it's funny, or they just want to get attention, and like it's not fucking a good message or like a positive stereotype that they're trying to reinforce. It's like the negative connotations and like the dumbed down ignorance that people just are pasting to the black stigma that people are really trying to push across as, oh yeah, I'm down. Like, no, you're not. You're about to get slapped. It's really what's about to go down. But like, it's hard because you really can't. It breaks down to a person's intentions.
Is it difficult being a black man in America today?
It's difficult being a black man in most of the world today, regardless.
I said being human anyway.
Being human's kind of hard.
It's not easy being human either, but like
being human's hard. But that's a real thing. That's a
like
real
it's
thing.
definitely not like fucking Jim Crow era, but like shit.
Do you fear for yourself?
Yeah, regularly.
You think that's something that people should like reinforce with their children and stuff, right? The caution.
Man,
Or are you against that? How people are reinforcing, you know, like the violence through their children, like making them weary and almost fearful of
I don't think you should make your children fearful, but you should make them aware of how
realities
how this shit has come across, because you will, like, I don't know when in time that any child will ever be able to go into a place where there are not pre-negative notions about some sort of race or ideology of any sort. That being said, everyone's got to have a base information or a base knowledge about everything to sort of form their own opinion. Otherwise, we just creating sheep, bro, and that's not what we want for the future. We want people to fucking set themselves aside, set themselves apart, be individuals, but come to a collective to make the group as a whole better. Like, it's really what we're really trying to do out here. But, alright. Touched on the nitty. Now let's get light. If I was to ask you to give me your Mount Rushmore of black excellence, what would your top 5 faces be? There are 5 faces on Mount Rushmore, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 5 faces on Mount Rushmore. All of them are white.
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
I'll make there should be a black Mount Rushmore. We should petition for this.
Let's call it black Mount Crushmore.
Crushmore?
Because we get more pussy.
Alright, but if I had to pick, shit, 5 only. I mean, George Washington Carver has got to be up there. I don't care. My man with the peanut butter, BB&J's, Fluffernutter, Nutella with the peanut butter. Peanut butter is amazing, man. What that man did, peanut butter soup. Peanut butter soup, I had that once. Woo! Please.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, George Washington Carver, that's cool. I like that. What else you
Obviously, Martin Luther King Jr.
Right, righteous.
He's got to be up there.
He's a righteous soul.
Yeah. I put Jimi Hendrix up there.
What?
What happened?
Put Hendrix up there? Okay.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Stop.
Just show. Just show.
Dog, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, that is fucking hilarious.
Martin Luther King Jr., Jimi Hendrix, and George Washington Carver. Okay.
They're good. Marshall.
They're good. Okay.
Muhammad Ali. Cassius Clay.
And Muhammad Ali. Okay.
What about you?
Oh, that's hard for me. Like, there's a lot of people. Like, pooh.
Nelson Mandela's gotta be spoke about. I'm actually upset that I put someone else besides him. On that Mount Rushmore. Was that 5 that I said?
Yeah, you said 5, but I would
He's
probably.
gotta be up there.
I would use Marcus Garvey. Sorry. No one,
Was he a
no
Black
particular.
Panther?
No, he was a Harlem Renaissance activist who brought cultural awareness from West Africa to New York when Harlem at the time, 1920s. It was dope. So yeah, I go Marcus Garvey, Mae
On my
Jameson.
freeway to Africa till I wreck my Audi. That's that Kendrick Lamar High Power. You heard that song?
Probably.
That song was dope.
Mae Jameson.
Martin Luther staring at me.
She was the first
Malcolm X put a hex
female
on my
astronaut, a black African American descent. Dope.
A black astronaut?
A woman. Yeah, cool though.
An astronaut?
Mhm. I would say Muddy Waters. Big fan.
Was that 5?
Nope, that's 3.
Oh, excuse me.
Shaka Zulu.
Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, and
Shabba Ranks.
nah.
Bob Marley.
Ooh, I would throw Bob Marley up there. Really.
He's pretty significant.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Big fan. But yeah, of course, Martin Luther King and all those guys, they're definitely right. I wouldn't be able to put 5 people if it came down to it, honestly, because I feel like everybody's done a lot in their own way.
There's been a lot.
There has been, but let's see.
You see the Oscars this year?
No, I actually did not watch the Oscars, but I heard Eminem had a pretty dope surprise performance that garnered quite a lot of attention.
Oh, I was gonna speak on the Joaquin Phoenix speech first.
I'll go for
Because
it.
this kind of goes with the whole black activism thing.
All right, let me
the
hear
whole,
it.
social
I
thing.
just told you I didn't watch it, so you gotta let me know about it.
I didn't see it either. Joaquin Phoenix Oscars.
Did you see the new Joker?
No, I didn't.
This shit fire.
I did. That shit was actually pretty good.
He had an emotional speech.
Everyone has a crew.
Joaquin Phoenix.
So bear with us, because we're gonna watch a video, I think, and then we're gonna talk to you about it. But you're not probably gonna see it unless we figure out how to do that.
Copyright issues.
So
No, we can't play the video, but we can play the audio.
Coffee and our
We can play the
cereal.
audio.
And I think
Zoe.
we fear the idea of personal change because we think that we have to sacrifice something to give something up. But human beings at our best are so inventive and creative and ingenious. And I think that when we use love and compassion as our guiding principles, we can create, develop, and implement systems of change that are beneficial to all sentient beings and to the environment. Now, I've been a scoundrel in my life. I've been selfish. I've been cruel at times, hard to work with, and I'm grateful. But so many of you in this room have given me a second chance. And I think that's when we're at our best. When we support each other, not when we cancel each other out for past mistakes, but when we help each other to grow, when we educate each other, when we guide each other towards redemption. That is the best of humanity. I want to, when he was 17, my brother wrote this lyric. He said, "Run to the rescue with love, and peace will follow." Thank you.
Hey.
Such an awkward dude.
All right. Well, he was emotional. I thought it was more. I thought he actually mentioned, from what I was told, he mentioned like the inequality of black people in like the Hollywood scene. I thought that's what he was talking about. He didn't mention that, but he did speak about a lot of good shit, like love and all that. That was cool, though.
I'm gonna be honest, I zoned out a little bit. But, yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, congratulations
Good job,
on your
Joaquin.
Oscar, dude.
I didn't watch the Joker, honestly, because you're not the real Joker, I'll be 100%. Heath Ledger is the fucking Joker. If you're talking about some other fucking Joker...
When did
Alright,
that
he's
happen?
back. I don't even know if it even stopped. Fuck.
Just keep going.
Whatever. My thing about that is just the fucking... You're not the Joker, dog. I'm
You don't
sorry.
gotta be so angry about it.
You're not the Joker, dog.
You
I'm
don't gotta
sorry.
be so mad.
But, like, that was a nice speech.
But, yeah, going forward, staying on the topic of the Oscars and going back to Slim, right?
Slim. Yeah, this is probably better than fucking...
My man's came back and he did Lose Yourself, which is dope because he got an Oscar for Lose Yourself, the movie, in 2003. Oh, this is someone else's critique, bro. Is that what you're posting?
I don't want to hear
to
her
me?
fucking garbage.
Is that what you're posting to me?
Here it is. Here it is. You
Like,
only
I know
got-
everybody knows this song,
Hey.
bro. Like, anybody who played a sport, you came out to this shit once.
Hey. Hey.
Capture it
Eminem, bro.
or let it slip.
Old man M.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, going to service.
He looks calm and ready
To drop bombs.
all forgetting.
What he wrote down, the whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out, everybody's choking out. The clock's run out, time's up, over, blah. Look at her face, bro.
She's like, what is? Who
She's
are you?
like, what?
She's like,
What?
she's like, what's this old man doing on the fucking stage?
What?
Old man Slim.
How are you?
His album did alright, that old man.
How are you doing this right now? That was what her face just said to me. Why'd you stop it? I would have seen more facial expressions.
You got Billie Eilish.
I like that he chose to do it with a live piece orchestra, bro. That's dope.
Oh, look, that guy definitely bumped
He's
that.
like,
And then he
oh,
saw his face.
yes.
He's like, ooh, I've been waiting for this 20 years.
Song is still tough as well. Ooh, you see the movie behind?
Hey.
This is epic, bro. You know, you had, like, how many people were at the Oscars, you know?
No idea. Find out.
But yeah, no, that's dope, bro. Like, yo,
R.I.P.
M came
Kobe.
back. What?
R.I.P. Kobe.
Always. But
That was in his house.
at M's house?
At Kobe's house.
That was
What
at
was
Kobe's
that?
house?
Kobe's house.
Staples Center.
Oh, it was in the Staples Center.
Oh, yo, I'm getting mad confused. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to stay on topic, you know. We don't want this to drag on too long. But yeah, Slim at the Oscars, bro. That was dope, bro.
You dragging your feet.
I'm sitting down. I'm not dragging shit. But like, dope performance. I think the band, like having the live orchestra and all that, that's awesome. Like, I really want to get into doing music with live, like rap with live set instruments. I think that's the next frontier. That's the
hard.
next wave.
Yeah.
It's got to become more of a thing. what I thought was weird is like, a lot of different facial expressions in that crowd. Like you could tell like with some of the younger artists and shit that were there, and
You
like
think everyone even
actresses.
knows that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the younger ones were like, yo.
Yeah, they're like,
I feel like we should know who this is, but like we don't know who
Like,
that is.
seems
really.
important,
Oh my
but-
God. And then like the older heads are like, oh shit,
they're vibing.
take me back,
Yeah, full vibe.
nostalgic, take me back, you know. But
No, fucking. That sounded pretty good. He
hey,
did alright.
that set, look, it was probably hot, bro. And like, yo, did you see the Billboard's top 5 most streamed albums that just dropped?
Yeah.
I think it was last
I
week.
saw
or this
Lil
week.
Wayne and Russ were in the top 5.
Yeah, Russ was number 1. Funeral by Wayne was 2.
Yeah.
Music to Get Murdered by was like 4 or 5.
Was
I
it
think.
really?
Yeah.
I don't
the
see
third
it,
one
man.
was about Kesha's latest project.
She's still working.
Yeah, man, she's back.
Shout out Kesha. You still working?
She ain't rapping no more though.
Oh.
She's singing now, I think.
What, she singing country?
No, she just singing, bro. She's a good singer. Good
Shout out to her,
vocals.
bro. Let her do
But
her thing. I don't mind it. I mean, she's kind of a fucking ditz, but
can't say that.
what, a ditz?
Why you calling her? You don't know her.
Bro, fuck Kesha.
You don't even know her.
Her shit, you saw one song. That after that.
You don't even know her, bro. Don't talk shit about
I
Kesha.
might.
You don't know her.
You don't know if I know.
Kesha, you don't know him. You don't want to. He's lame.
Kesha, come on the gray area if you got some issues to come out. But
Yeah,
until
but-
then, fuck you.
Come through, bro. We can
Alright.
hang out. I like you. I like your shit.
I don't like your music. I don't
Kick
like
it.
your style.
Tick tock on the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with it. We can
Nah,
bump.
never.
We can bump.
Katy
But,
Perry. She's a Katy clone.
She's not a Katy Perry at all.
Katy Perry.
But yo, get off Kesha.
Yeah.
'Cause
Avril
we gon'
Lavigne is
fight.
the best.
Avril Lavigne sucks so much dick. Oh my god, so bad.
She can for
Never
me.
liked Avril Lavigne once in my life.
I heard she's a clone.
She's terrible.
Like the Gucci clone.
she married a band.
A band?
Yeah,
The whole thing?
a whole band.
All at once?
Yeah,
Or one by one?
nah.
All at once.
Yep.
She's married to every member?
I don't know if still, but they were back then. Yep.
What?
Yeah, it's wild. I think it was Sum 41 or some shit like that. One of those.
Married the
bands.
whole
The
band?
whole band.
That's
Like-
not the most ignorant shit I've
It's
ever
crazy,
heard in my
bro.
life.
White people are so extra. But hey, what? I think we've talked about some shit today. Anything else you feel like you want to cover specifically?
Cover specifically?
Yeah.
Not so much specifically, but we got a lot going on this week, bro. We got more events coming up. We got a lot more things going on. If you can, pop out to the Pavilion Lounge every 2 Thursdays a month. The first two Thursdays a month.
Not just any two. The first two.
Come take some flicks with your boy Doink. Go listen to some great music. We got the boys performing there a lot more frequently. There's a lot of other great artists there to listen to and to hear perform.
There's a lot of.
See, I was a
art.
dope vibe last time. Last time when we just went, so we went there, and it was pretty sick. The team killed it. We got videos up on the internet now if you want to see one of their performances. They just performed one of their new songs Nowadays. My boy Joe Soul and my other boy Personal, and Personnel. Don't take it personally, alright? But fucking so they performed it. It was really great, and they gave us longer time.
Cause they wanted some wad in it.
So now we got a fucking 25-minute set coming up this
So
Thursday.
Now I gotta go dust off some.
Got the
some
kid
cob-
hot.
some
We got everyone
cobwebs.
going out there. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be fun,
Cobwebs,
bro.
like corn on the cobwebs.
Yeah, this place. I heard it was big in like the 80s, early 90s, late 80s. This Pavilion Lounge. It used to be a titty club. Used to be a fucking titty bar. They used to be doing blow and fucking hookers there.
Yeah,
It was
let's
like
bring back the titties.
it was like
I'm trying to start my own line of I Heart Boobies bracelets. You know, guys, those are.
You're gonna bring those back
One
from
of
our
those
childhood,
back,
bro? Who
those-
remembers them shits?
Those shits
Dude,
are
the I Heart
hot.
Boobies, I stole so many of those.
Yeah, because you were a terrible kid.
I was broke.
Bad use.
I was
Bad
broke.
use. Bad
Couldn't
use.
spend $1 on the boobies.
Bad use.
Couldn't spend $1 on
But
the boobies.
alright, yo. It's been fun, but honestly, I don't fucking want to talk to y'all no more right now.
Bro,
So thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of The Gray Area. Stay tuned for some bedtime stories.
oh, we got the bedtime
Deuces.
stories. Woo!
Hey there, kids. It's Boy Watt with a little bedtime story for you. So grab your teddies and tuck yourselves in and let these words take you back. Come on, come on. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning, then I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor. And even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull the trigger, kill a nigga. He's a hero. Give the crack to the kids. Who the hell cares? One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship 'em dope and let 'em deal to brothers. Give 'em guns, strip back, watch 'em kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. Pop, pop! 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brother, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I'd love to go back to when we played as kids. But things change. And that's just the way it is. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Yeah, come on. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Good night, kid.